Here we go. Alright, it's just for fun. Blowing the cobwebs. Let's just get through the first chicane and just fuck it and race. Oh, hello there. It's been a while. Looking forward to blowing the cobwebs out. Having a bit of a race. It's the last one for the season that I didn't race. I've been a bit busy on holidays and season kicking in with all mountain bike stuff I have to do, racing and blah blah blah. There'll be videos about all that on my channel soon. But let's have a race at Monza. I qualified 7th, which I was pretty happy with since I haven't jumped behind the wheel of Gran Turismo in a fair while. Probably over a month since I've had a proper sit down with it. And I always like Monza. So heading into the death chicane. Let's see what happens here. I'm unsure if this is Gran Turismo or Wreckfest for the first lap of this race. It's fine there, and then winds goes a little wide, but I got through the chicane all right. Racing's nice and tight. It's like people have just got to calm down a little bit. Like, it's only the first lap of a big race, so just keep it easy for the first couple laps. Then this happens. My own teammate and some other guys, we all get sent off. Man, we all get smashed and smash everybody. And I unfortunately took out Gordok. So apologies to you, brother. Wasn't my fault. And then I got slammed by the ghost and then got put into the wall. So, great start, good start to the first race. Back, yeah, back in the second last spot with Gordok. So, sorry again, buddy. I didn't mean to hit you. So, Unicorn pays his little penalty. I don't know whether he was involved in all those incidents back there. But the race goes on. First lap from 7th back to 16th. Couple of guys in the sand trap there, puts me up into 14th place. A few guys wide again. Was that Daddy Ball? Goes for a little spinny into the wallsy. Puts me back up into 13th place. So the end of the first lap was quite eventful. Oh, Blue Chip decides to mow the grass. Everyone goes in a little slow, and I get Shogun on the inside. And I'm not sure who the blue guy was. AB Saints, another guy that I've raced with plenty of my time racing in Gran Turismo. So back up into the top 10, which was my aim for this first race back. I'm going to get ready to race the next manufacturer season, which I think starts on the 13th of November. A few guys with penalties back there. Bam in the face. He looks like he either went off or he served a penalty. I'm not sure which one, but we get him on the inside line there. Puts me back up into 8th. So I redeemed my positions a little, at least. Not overly happy with how the race started, but you get that. You just got to battle on. No need to get cranky about it. Now trying to head up on the inside there, but he's just got the speed on me. So I pop back in behind Red Dragon and start heading towards the death chicane and try and play it quite safe. Red Dragon goes on the inside of Hippie Slayer. Nice clean move. Hippie gives him the space. And yeah, great move for him. Nice work. Oh, and I go wide there, and I'm in the dirt. And then Shogun gets me on the inside. I make a huge mistake there. I just pushed it a little too hard out of that corner and I shouldn't have. And it put me out way wide. Gave Shogun the position, puts me back into 9th. Red Dragon goes off, unfortunately, through those chicanes. So the position and the beautiful move that he put on Hippie Slayer has come undone for him and puts us all up in position. Now he's going to play catch-ups. Now it's a battle between myself and Shogun. We're right on each other's tail. Well, I'm actually on his tail. He's not on mine. I'm the only one chasing tails. But the race stays close as the other cars start catching up behind us. AB Saints as well in the Mustang starting to have a bit of a sniff as well. He's starting to catch up to Red Dragon. By this point, everyone's whoever's running the medium tyres are now starting to get a little worn out. A few of those tighter corners are starting to catch a few people. But these guys have been fun to race with. They're nice and clean, and there's no bullshit with them. Oh, we're bumper to bumper through the death chicane. It gives Red Dragon time to catch up on us, and he gets a little sideways, but he regains his fucking composure, and he's all good. Loses half a second or so, but the race is still young. We're arse to mouth into these corners. Good times. Still sitting in 8th place. Oh no, and Red Dragon's off again. You must have caught a tyre on that outside edge. Once your tyres start to wear and you clip that edge, you're pretty well done. I hit on the outside of Shogun, and I'm foot to the floor and get in front of him. Whoop-de-doodly-doo. Now it's time to sling into the pits, throw in some go gas and put on the hard compound tyres that'll get me through to the end of the race. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Pardon me, I'm just running down the stairs to the fridge to get another cider. And we're back. Peary, bubbly, delicious cider. Shameless advertising of Summersby cider. So we're back on now with the hard compounded tyres. And yeah, back in 12th place. Still not too bad, considering all the carnage at the start and a few mistakes. But I'm trying to be a bit calmer on the first couple laps on the hard tyres. I generally just straight away go too hard and end up bidding it into a wall, so yeah. Hippie Slayers jump back out of the pits now, and we're back on each other's tail. Oh no! Gordok! He's had a little whoopsie. The death chicane claims another victim. My poor old Lexus is starting to look a little beaten up. Hippie Slayer and Macca are going at it. I head up on the inside of Hippie Slayer. We're too wide along the straightaway heading into the long twisting chicanes. We're battling for it. We both break in. He goes inside and I go wide. I was being way too kind. I was being way too kind. Then I put myself out on the outside. Blue chip obviously went off as well. Pushed me back up into 11th position, but yeah, I was way too kind to Hippie Slayer on that occasion. Sitting in Macca's slipstream. The battle's on now. I'll hook him on the left-hand side. It's the Lexus versus the Porsche into that corner. And I get him on the inside, nice and clean. Then unfortunately he goes out wide, but he stays on my tail. Good clean move on the inside. It was a bit sketchy, I wasn't sure if I was going to make it. AB Saints comes back into the fray, out of pit lane. Into the death chicane we go, and he splits himself, and what was his name again? I forgot already. Macca, that's it. My brain worked good. So I'm sitting in 9th. All I wanted was a top 10 for this race. It was the aim. And I thought it'd be a good cobweb shaker if I can just get a top 10. I'm always happy with a top 10. Whoa, Macca gets a little squirrely out of that corner. Almost said cunt. Oops, I said cunt. Oh, and he's off. Macca's gone to the beach. No water around there, bud. But you might need a shovel to get that car out. So now it's down to myself, Hippie Slayer, and AB Saints to battle it out. The rest of the field is well ahead by this point. Now into the straightaway. The four of us are neck and neck here, and I broke way too late. It was totally my bad. And I go wide and I let Hippie Slayer back around, but I end up losing 2 spots. And drop back down to 10th place. That was completely my fault. I broke way too late. And I'm just sort of glad that I didn't cause a bigger accident. That was stupid error from me. If there had been a crash, I definitely would have been penalised for that. But anyway, live and you learn. Still just trying to get my feel back for racing. I've been making there's been a lot of jabbing on the brakes and a lot of late braking, which I don't like doing. So I've got to get some practice back on that and become a bit more smooth, get a bit more flow in my racing again. And then I go wide, and then kablamo, race over. Simple mistake, and I go and mow the lawn, and then I couldn't get the car back together, and then I hit the grass again, and blah 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 blah. I spin around again, and yeah, whoops, amateur hour here, and that puts me back into nearly last place. Whoops and whoops. What a silly error on my part. So that was pretty much it for the race. I came 11th in the end. Nothing else really happens. The end. See you all next time.